What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another art stream. It is Friday. Um, it's already the 10th. Taxes are going to be due in a few days, so I got to get those done. Other than that, we are still working on this painting. Today, I hope I'm going to be able to add the rubber duckies in, so we're going to add some rubber ducks in. Should be the plan. I'm nervous, but I think I have an idea of what I want to do, and I'm gonna really see if I can make it work. It's gonna require me to do a lot of layering, and I'm not really great at that, so we will see. Come, I don't have chat here. There's chat. All right, so let's jump over into the studio and let's check out what we're working on. Ta-da! We're back in the studio. So as you can see, I really want to put some rubber ducks or some floating floaties. I think floating orange ducks would look really good under there. Um, there's a lot of color going on. But I want to put those ducks like they've been sent down on a line together to the front of this this plateau. Maybe make the biggest duck here. But that's going to turn our river kind of yellow. Are we going to be okay with that? I don't know. First, we would have to put down the white. And so these two guys would be on the plane. So the ducks would start out small out here, and then they would get bigger as they floated into the center. Because they do make duck inner tubes. But like in like perspective, those duck inner tubes have to be like Cheerios here. Right? And then by the time they get up here, I would hope it'd be like a little bit bigger so we can see what's happening, right? And maybe the last one would be right here. No? It's too big. Maybe these guys just need to, these guys are too small. I like the body shape of both these guys, but I think they're too small. That's making my I really want to see what the water looks like if I bring it out. Right? I don't know. I'm torn on a lot of these things right now. And this is what I've been having problems with is the perspective just doesn't seem to be correct. Any way I slice it, it doesn't want to work. So I need to figure out my plan. Oh, I should probably bring up chat. Hi, Kylie. Speaking of chat. There we go. Now I'm in chat over there. Okay. So I thought a chain gang of inner tubies would be great. Just like this section needs to be all blue. Just trying to figure out what size do I ultimately want here. I need 2 for duck heads. Right? But they need to be facing. They gotta be facing away from each other. I think that's too big. I don't know if size matters at this point. I think I just want to make fun imagery. And so if this was gonna work though, I would need 2 layered behind each other. I can do this. I can do this. I just need to think about it. Some confidence. I need to be able to draw it and see it though. I know what size it is, or do I just want to feel it? So what I want to do is, okay, so we're gonna do barrel of popcorn, right? So like I just need to like kind of it's really hard because I need to step back, but I need to be close to it. And what's going on with the water? Should we build more rocks in the front? Is this a waterfall? A little waterfall? It needs to be white going down. I mean, white stripes going down if it's going to be a waterfall, right? Like, I almost feel like I should make a dam. A dam um, of rocks going across. Which might help. Because if I made a dam here, right? These ducks back here aren't going to be as bright yellow as I think, because they're in the shadow really of. So they're going to be like this dark green color, yellowish green. So many decisions to make, and like they're all yours, right? Like you just do whatever you want. But that's just like not always what you need to hear. Sometimes you want people to be like, this is what you need to do. I wouldn't challenge myself to put fishnets on this leg. Oh dear Lord, save us all. That's not gonna go well. I need to paint. More rocks and water falling will create more movement. Yeah, I think more rocks will help me figure out how to fix this trail of things. But maybe just put a waterfall here. Put another rock back there. Because like if I just put right like the waterfalls coming down off this line. Just tell my student not to paint with his finger today. Here I am just finger painting away. Right, so like a waterfall there. Water might be coming in this direction too. Coming from behind this rock. Then what does that mean for this? Does this come out? Is that proportionate? Probably not. Hmm. What do we think about that? We liking it? We hating it? I like that look. But then I think I should put the rocks all the way out here. Or maybe not. But my color. Hmm. Maybe. Or do you just have so much gray? Like I can almost see what I want to do. That's very frustrating. I'm gonna get the blue out because I really just can't do anything until I fix this water problem that I think I might have. So we're just gonna throw some blue at it. We'll see where it lands. We're gonna take it from there. Because the blue issue is really kind of bothering me. It's like, where do I think the blue needs to either something needs to maybe we'll connect just a few at first. Not go so big. But the skinny bends in the water should technically be where it gets more horizontal, right? So like these should be really close together. But the ones that are close should be pretty like decent sized. Maybe this one should I should add these two together and then do this one together to the end. It just doesn't look right. And I don't know. Any thoughts on that? Spikes. Nope. Okay, we're gonna start off slow. Oh man, this is so dark. It's okay. Go lighter. Oh, it's way too dark. It's like dark, dark. Give me a little bit of light. Way too much white. Oh my goodness, how dark is this blue? Okay. Oh, I like this blue. Maybe I'll just find it. Look for the stroke. I think that looks a little bit more natural. Maybe there's like a little extra like inlet where like the water kind of bumps out, and then we're just like kind of round out, right? We didn't have much. It would just kind of like maybe do something like that. And then go behind the rock, right? Did that work? Did that not work? Or do we need like a waterfall on that side? No, it's too. Is that side too much lower than the other one? This is land on another planet, right? So you can make it the way you want. Yeah, I don't have to follow man's rules, but in like a surrealist environment, you want to like match the two mediums. Gotta sneeze. Right? Like, you want to have fun, but you also want it to be realistic. Oh, man. Why did I have to sneeze? Now, here's another question. On this other side, what do I want to do? What's my game plan on the other side? We're eventually going to have the reflection of the sun. I think most of the water should be pretty bright. So this is where we get a little bit weird because we're coming down the mountain here. And this should be painted blue too. Sorry, all the colors again. I'm mixing as I go, which is not the greatest idea. Okay though. I'm like fighting the wobble to get like a solid line. And the million different shades of blue we got going on right now that don't match, that none have the same types of brush strokes. Like we're just all over the place with this. we're not, it's not going to be that shadowy, right? Like in reality, we probably only have well, it just depends. If this is the river and it's coming down, and it's like getting wavy, maybe the water like trickles down the side of this, up to the side, but you can't see it. But here on this side, we have the river comes out. See, and so just this part need to be darker. The back part has to be darker or lighter or a different color. The front coming down should be light blue, and then this should be white, right? But then in theory, that means that this needs to be darker, but way darker than that. And please not with the blue F1. Now we're back. We're working ourselves backwards. Too much white, not enough blue. Okay, here we go. Here we go again. Okay, here's we got this navy, dark navy. Right. Still nothing compared to the blue that's here. I'm hoping just like eventually one of these times it's just gonna be right. It's gonna look right, right? Like eventually. Enough tries, enough coats, it'll be like, oh yeah, there it is. That's it. I'll put in the shadow later. Let's just get I'm trying to do too many things at once. And what I really should be doing is trying to like get consistent color. And then like here, right? We just did like the same thing that we did here. And kind of Bob Rossed it. Right? Probably using a bigger brush. Unless it's hitting rocks, right? And then we put like a water line here, right? Maybe water splashing over this, hitting this rock as it comes over, right? Make it believable. And then back into dark color, but so I think like back here, I think I should just off the edge all today. Whoops, who did that? I'm just trying to fix this. I can figure out what. I felt like I did the hard part of my day today though. I built a little wooden puzzle called The Sword in the Stone. And it's actually pretty cool. It worked as well as it needed to. like water can change colors for so many different reasons because like it's deep or like there's so many different reasons why water will end up being the color it is in certain areas. But in reality, what we're trying to do is we're trying to give the idea of water. We're not really trying to but for the sakes right now, what we're trying to do is make some waterfall like situations. So this is just kind of just trying to add a little bit of texture, right? So like this would be like splashing up behind it too. If we were doing that, but I have a feeling like a lot of this will get filled in with some rock formation. I'm just putting in the idea real quick. I like the paint pen side better. It still doesn't look quite right. Maybe I make this rock bigger so I can force the water that way. Because there's a fundamental problem happening here. There's something wrong here. I don't want that rock to be bigger. Oh, this isn't gonna work. Because if this is way down there, water can't be higher than it is lower. It doesn't flow up. I mean, we'd have to like, I think, have to trim now. I don't think we can. Even then, it wouldn't work. There can't be a waterfall. Because they're all standing on. Oh, sorry, guys. No, I didn't do a video for the locking puzzle. I didn't even bring it home. I just barely got it done when I was done with work, and it was only the first prototype. It was good, but I printed everything upside down, so it worked, but it worked in a backwards fashion. This is a whole different problem. You can't have any, it's got to be flat. It's got to be coming the same level. Maybe can be, but I can't draw the ducks in because I don't know, still don't know what size it is. I think it's better that it goes off to the side. That's good. I think if we wanted, it's like too many decisions. Just doesn't look right. Oh. Kick the cameraman down. Not enough room. Never enough room. So I just don't know. What's the game plan? What do you think should happen? I like it. It looks cool. That's not correct. This painting's taking me way too long to do. There's a point I was feeling a lot more confident with this project. I feel like I'm losing steam. Let's go ahead and color in our This guy over here needs to be page 2. Oh. This one needs a hot dog, man. This color's too similar to like the background though. I feel defeated. Should I continue with the blue? Should I kick the blue? What should I do? I feel like I either need to bring the tan in before the rock, like curve it. It's this way. But this side's really curvy and this side doesn't have any curves in it. I guess in order for me to make it look right, would there have to be a waterfall here? Because it's supposed to be a desert. This was all going to be crackly. If I put the waterfall there too, would it work? Would it fill in? I just don't know. What are we thinking? Maybe? Look at it in the monitor. I think maybe that could be the answer. I feel like if I gave this more of a we did that, would that give us more of an idea of how small they could be back there? I think so. I'm going to try it. We're going to go for it. We're adding a lot more blue than we thought we were going to originally. we need like the face of the waterfall, which is going all the way. Darker on the bottom. Over there. Just exactly the same. We're gonna bring this. I think it probably needs to be level, but then refreeze. No. I don't think that's straight either. I think it needs to be like, it's pretty high actually. It's to the first line of the paintbrush. At least it's like right there. And that would be like reasonable to keep it. Yeah, that's high. Oh dear. We're going for it. If we did too much blue, we'll go back over it. We'll just make it work, whatever. Oh. A lot of it is just like testing. Oh man, that's not good, but just continue on. Well, we can't do anything with that yet, so. Sure, we get this. And you know what? I might need that dark blue in it to make it look more believable. Since it's on this like facing. But I also need to put some rocks in there. I'll put this light blue here for now. First line, so should be a little bit higher here. You start falling, and we can mark in. We could denote that by adding adding more be pretty light since the sun's hitting it. I don't know if it should have been that light. There's just so many colors of blue. Comes from a big source. Maybe it should come from a smaller source. That might also help us. I just gotta shape that river really. I didn't think that was gonna be my problem today. Shaping the river. I think it looks alright. We eventually need to like mix one solid color of blue. Is that it? Just the waterfall today? I'm gonna work on this over the weekend. I do think I'm a little tired from the week and, you know, struggling just trying to figure out how this waterfall is going to go in. Is that even possible? I think what I need to do is run that run the front of that cliff in a little bit more too. Like moving forward. I'll show you real quick. My roommates upstairs are having a great time moving furniture at 9 o'clock at night. Never know what they're doing. Paddling? No, they're stomping on boxes, I think. Okay, so I think the plan for next time is I'm going to continue this line more in front, cutting across this, making this look like it's behind a little bit more. We'd like to brighten all these colors, start really like coloring it in. I want to get the circle of the UFO and this beam of yellow coming down, which would be nice. I want to make it camouflage with the wood. I'm really trying to figure out how to like incorporate these rings into the UFO pattern. just don't know. I don't think there's enough color in the sky part of it. And what to do about that, right? I could put pop rocks in here. I was also thinking of putting popcorn, like flying popcorn bombardiers. Not bombardiers, but like hot air balloons. I get the bag of a popcorn bag, whatever it may look like. It's probably looks like this, and got like the fold here. Usually gets super puffy, like microwave popcorn, right? You have the bag here, but you know, open. It might look folded like this. Right, and then it says popcorn. Then you'd have like a little thing to maybe a basket. Like a basket. With another cactus in it. And he's probably throwing something. Who knows what he's throwing? A slice of pizza. So you got like a slice of pizza coming down. And you're just holding a pizza box. I don't know. And then we have a bunch of those in the air. I want to make some really cool clouds with this, but I don't know how to utilize the texture. I'll have to figure that out. All right, guys. Well, that's gonna be it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it. We will be back here on Monday. I'm gonna try to work on doing some research on Bugs Bunny landscape. Yeah, that could be a good start. I just need to figure out where my horizon line is and really stay parallel. Sometimes when I'm painting on sometimes when I'm painting on like the long canvas, it's hard to judge what my horizon line is. Yeah, long week. Anyways, guys, that's gonna be it for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. We will be back here on Monday to do it all over again and hopefully get some more work done on this project. I really want to get this done. I have some editing projects that need to get started. Spring break's coming, and then I'm going to be in California for a week and trying to figure out what I'm going to do there. I really need to rent a car or figure out what's going on. It's going to be a last minute thing, like usual. Anyways, I'll figure all that out later, but that's going to be it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it and have a great evening. Good night.